To start the year. Hi everyone, Scott Hansen, and this is your Week 2 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Some big games to get to. We go to Atlanta. The Falcons at home to take on the Los Angeles Rams. And here's the Rams wideout. He was a big-time factor in this one. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches on the night. From there, we go to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Let's check in on the Chargers as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And here's the Chargers wideout. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. A 55-yard touchdown. The Chargers come away with an 8-point victory. Lastly, let's head to Buffalo. The Bills hosting the Cincinnati Bengals. And here's the Bills running back. A scintillating run for the touchdown. The Bills find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week right here on EA Sports.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
This is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight we kick off Week 3 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. On the Tampa sideline, head coach Todd Bowles. His guys fell short last week after a victory in the opener. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And able to get this out to the 25. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And a glance at the tall signal caller, standing 6'6".
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, and that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Freeman. He finds Douglas complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Freeman. Wilson's got it complete. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A big play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Buccaneers are on the board first on the road here in L.A. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team's going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has the overall health of a team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, it's been a short week. We're not really ready to go. You might run them into the ground that way. That's why getting that early score means a lot.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. A nice little juke. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And leading them out is their 5th-year quarterback.
And he's off to a fantastic start to the season. Already 8 touchdown passes in just his first 2 weeks of the year. Now, I don't think that's a pace he's going to be able to sustain, but at the very least, he's got this offense humming here to start things out.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. A boatload of carries, 114 yards.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame, he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive, then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go.
There is a hush indeed. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
And he completes it to Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. They'll run it here with Blunt. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
And the Buccaneer first down.
When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Now Blunt. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. The numbers for him from a week ago: 19 carries, 93 yards, and a score.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Looking to throw. Freeman. His throw incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10.
And 10.
Operating from the gun. Freeman. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And his kick is indeed good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
He He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. They'll look to get something started. They need to. Down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Now he'll try to run with this. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the shotgun, it's Bradford. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A big play there for L.A. 59 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a 2nd down.
At the 5-yard line.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
To throw is Bradford. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to be shot back short of the goal line. This Tampa Bay defense, they held strong on the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. On the sneak, Bradford. And he'll get it. He's over for the touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Rams have got it back to within a score. Extra point attempt to come here. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So that one an 8-play drive. It spans 75 yards. And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Bucs offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And he's had an early impact on the game. Sensational so far. And they'll likely be looking to find more ways to get him involved. They go play action here on 1st down. And he dumps it off to Blount. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st down, Buccaneers.
Now a carry for Blount. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry.
He's brought down at the 42.
2nd down at 6 now from the 42.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Slot man moves right. Operating from the gun. Freeman. It's caught outright by Graham.
Freeman's pass. Complete to number 0. An 8-yard pickup. And a Buccaneer 1st down.
They'll run on 1st down. Bradshaw. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. There's Blount. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2 yards on the play. 1st down. Tampa Bay.
10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Blunt. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Off play action. Freeman. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 19. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll try the left side. Blunt. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And Graham's got it. Complete. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Touchdown! A 14-yard touchdown. And the Buccaneers are able to stretch out their lead. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open to the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. L.A. set to take over again on offense. The long drive last time out for this offense, Charles, if you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back,
and this ball will be intercepted. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Throwing to start the drive. Freeman. He finds his man. Complete. That's Douglas. 2nd down and 3.
Out of bounds at the 21-yard line. A 7-yard.
Up the middle they go. Blunt. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. Good push up front, and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads up.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs are able to widen their advantage.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Rams ready to go on offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
They'll find the rookie here from Texas Tech. The Rams on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. On play action, Bradford. And he fires one, but incomplete.
It's looking like another 3-and-out here, and at some point, you got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Bucs to take over on offense. They fell in their ball game last week. That was a loss to the Saints, but they're on top here as they begin this drive. They start on the ground here with Blount. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. 2nd and 9 now from the 21.
A gain of a yard.
Douglas, the man in motion. 2nd and 9 now. Over the middle, complete. It's Grant. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
And the Buccaneer first down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now he'll tuck this and run. And Freeman lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That's some good yardage there, too, before he fumbled that football, Charles.
Yeah, just think about it this way. Running backs, as a general rule, they kind of know when the end of a run is near, and you notice how they cover up, right? They protect the football. Sometimes quarterbacks forget that out in the open field. After a while, you start to wonder, does the running back coach visit the quarterback coach and say, hey, I can help you with this. We can protect this and make sure we keep the ball.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Bradford now after the fumble recovery. Throwing middle, and it's complete. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
3-yard line.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
Bradford on the keeper. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down.
No gain? Quarterback sneak? No gain? Aren't you supposed to get something out of that?
Yeah, needed a full yard there. And this one is right through. And that will close the gap down to 14. So golden field position there is squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a first-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the 2nd quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and they're a little lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved him out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do. Traditionally, as a defense, your number one job, stop the run. But in today's football, it's impacting the opposing quarterback. Make him uncomfortable. And so far, they've not been able to do that.
Not at all. He's been really comfortable in the pocket. 3 touchdown passes already.
So that could be an important first sack if they do want to turn things around.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
On the toss, this is Blunt. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Again, here's Blunt. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Blunt. And he spins through. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. 54 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here now, 2nd and 4. The play fake. Freeman. The connection made. It's Graham. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Back to throw. Freeman. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
And the Buccaneer first down.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And despite a nice juke there, really good move, he only gets about a yard, and it brings up 2nd down.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, Freeman going underneath to Blunt. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Looking to throw, Freeman. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Operating from the gun, Freeman. A quick throw there is incomplete. And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Buccaneers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Now for the point after. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for the Bucs. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. Well, the Rams going to take over late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here.
Defense.
And the movement there coming from the middle of the line.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball quickly, but the ball's right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
And this is Selleck here with a grab. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. They he finds his tight end, Saleh. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And that is no good. And this will stay a 3-touchdown game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. 1 second, all that remains. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hanson with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
At the 48-yard line.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7.
2nd and 7.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to have the Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
At the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
He's tackled at the 32-yard
This 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
A quick throw complete into the flat out left. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
At the 19-yard line.
Here's Bradford. Completes it to Dixon. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Rams are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Watch your team, watch your team.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Brings up second and goal at the 10-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Bradford. And bringing it in, this is Selleck over the middle. Got to figure this is one they need here on third and goal.
Brings up third.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So that's going to move them half the distance.
First of all, you can't jump in this situation, but think about your play calling now. Could easily change what you want to do.
And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Rams 17.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've got to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Back to throw. Freeman. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Looking to throw. Freeman. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the third. It's taken to the 26. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Bradford to throw it. A Buccaneer sack.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 40.
Throwing. Bradford. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Here's Bradford. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Pass interference. Defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points.
That penalty is declined.
An extra point attempt to follow here. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. gets around him. And he returns this to the 22. The Buccaneers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. Throwing to start the drive. Freeman. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. They'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Back to throw. Freeman. And that is caught. It's Winslow. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. Blunt. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 73 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Rams' 28-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Freeman. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On 1st down, Blunt. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Looking to throw. Freeman. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Buccaneers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is lets you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. now in Los Angeles. 2nd and 12, operating from the 39. Bradford. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47.
At the 47-yard line.
From the gun, Bradford. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 44-yard line.
Now Bradford. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for 1st down. 61 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
That's a 32-yard line.
Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right, they did pick up the 1st down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
They work now on 2nd and 9. To throw, Bradford. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. Well, that one hurts. That wipes away what would have been a big play.
Well, you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings, but at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively, that goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back again.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 16. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Bradford. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A great play there. Laying himself out in the end zone. And the Rams have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Buccaneers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11. Completes it to Blount. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Freeman. And the Rams got it. They bring it down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. And that sack, Charles, just looked like a case where a speedy defensive end is a little bit quicker than the offensive tackle.
Yeah, it makes it difficult for a tackle to determine what exactly to do. Do you do the kick slide and try and get back in the pocket and meet him there? Do you meet him on the line of scrimmage where they call a quick set? In any event, right now, he's having his troubles.
The Rams offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early, and it has paid giant rewards to this stage of the game. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And it feels like the momentum has shifted. They scored, then their defense forces that last punt. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A big play there for L.A. 61 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
They go with the option on 4th down, left side. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the 1st down. And that will force a turnover on downs. And a design QB run in that spot, maybe trying to catch the defense off guard a bit. It didn't work, though.
Again, we're seeing that college influence come into the NFL. Quarterback run game on 4th down. We didn't see that very much in the previous years in the NFL.
No, seeing it more, saw it there, did not work out. Turnover on downs. They'll begin here with Blunt. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 104 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Up the middle they go. Blunt. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Freeman. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. They found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
But they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Rams offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes, and he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
Here's a 2nd and 7. To throw is Bradford. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. To the air again with Bradford. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. Bradford. And Dixon has it. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
Oh, I know it goes against the grain here. It totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes a catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. Bradford to throw. That's to his running back, complete. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2, if they get into a 3rd situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. And that's complete. It's the tight end, Daniels. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Here is 3rd and 5. Now a handoff up the middle. Blunt. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Shreds the tackle, and he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. So all eyes on this Rams offense. Down by 7, 50 seconds to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Now Bradford. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And the spike will come with 34 seconds to go. Just over 30 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10 now. Here's Bradford. Stiff-armed him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And he'll spike it with 16 seconds remaining. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. They'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 35.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
One last shot now for Bradford. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. This one came right down to the wire, and CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because while they had one final look at the end zone, the defense made sure they knew what they were doing on the last play, executed it flawlessly, and no flags. Because remember, if there's a defensive penalty, there's one play left in the game that the offense gets. They didn't allow that to happen.
So for the Buccaneers, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for L.A., they'll fall to 1-2. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
back, yeah, get back, do-do-do. Fall back, yeah, get back, do-do-do. Fall back, yeah, get back, do-do-do. Fall back, yeah, get back.
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.
Fall back, yeah, get back. Fall back, yeah, get back. Back, 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 back. Fall back, 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 back.
I only like bad, but a thick, it's a big, it's a no. As long as she get really Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we like we go back, way back. When it, now we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back. In the back of the Maybach, play that. You see J that, I be in the streets like a straight rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope. Sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
Go, shorty, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give cause that's your birthday. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the make it. Come give me a hug, get in the getting. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, it's always drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like Eminem, you get plenty of groupie love. Look, homie, ain't nothing changed. Roll down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man. Running, man. Watch how I move, you mistake before I play up. Been hit with a but I don't walk with a limp. In the hood, in the LA, they saying 50, you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love pop. But holla in New York, for show, they tell you I'm local. And the plan is to put the rap game in the choke. I'm fully focused, man. My money on my mind, got a meal out the deal, and I'm still in the grind. Now shorty says she feeling my style, she feeling my flow. A girl from Wooded, they ready to find me in the club. Full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. My flow, my show brought me the dough that brought me all my fancy things. My crib, my cars, my clothes, my jewels. Look, homie, I done came up and I ain't changing. You should love it way more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I thought that you be happy I made it. I'm that cat by the bar to the good life. Moved out the hood, now you tryna pull me back, right? Get the bumpin' in the club, it's on. I'm with my eyes to chicks, if she smash, she gone. Hit the roof on fire, man. Just let it burn if the talking about money, homie, I ain't concerned. I'ma tell you what banks for me, cause go ahead, switch the style up. And if they hate, then let them hate, then watch the money pile up. Or we can go upside there with a come on, they know where we be. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. If you need to fill it, I'm in the habit, I ain't in the make it. So Come give me a hug again. Don't try to act like you don't know who we be, neither. We in the club all the time, it's a problem, pop on. Shady Aftermath.
Poses. That you don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more since it's almost over.